G'day ladies and gentlemen, in this video today I'll be showing you how you will be making millions of dollars as both the solo and non-solo player in GTA Online right now. Let's not waste any more time, let's get straight into it. This is a no BS, no fluff, just straight direct to the point, all the setups and the finale, everything you need to know, all the setup help and just all the tips you could ever think of right in this video in 8 minutes. Let's go. First of all, the V icon in Vespucci canals, you want to walk into the yellow circle, which is labeled as Vincent. If it's your first time doing this, you'll walk into the yellow circle, press right D-pad and begin the setup mission /fund. You'll be brought through an opening cutscene and then into the opening mission. The opening mission has 2 points of contact, an A and B location. These are the money laundering businesses you need to pay visit to. You'll need to take out some enemies and then press right D-pad upon. There's 3 laundries in the first location and 2 in the second location, or vice versa. You'll need to steal the cash, take out the enemies that are remaining in there, and from there deliver the cash back to Vincent's lockup. That is setup 1 complete. I also want to preface, you can do this completely solo, and I suggest that you do this solo, by the way. So the second setup mission is breaking and entering. You'll see here that there is going to be 2 locations. One of them is going to be a terabyte, the second is going to be the laptop. I always recommend going to the terabyte first. You'll need to then locate the terabyte at this location, take out the drones. I would strongly suggest you use a shotgun. They'll come in pairs and you could get caught out by them, so I would just recommend you do use a shotgun for taking them out. Eventually in the terabyte, you need to go ahead and steal the hacking device, make your way to the pier down in Del Piero Pier, and then take out or steal the laptop. You don't need to take out the dude, but I just did at the same time. From this point, you will then go to the cartel's train, or where they're holding the Coca-Cola, and eventually we need to take out the cartel and find the train key. So you can see here, eventually finding the train key. I'd strongly suggest that you do have snacks as well as body armor on you at the same time. From this point, once you steal the train key, jump into the train, R2 to accelerate, and L2 to brake. Obviously, you'll see in the bottom left hand corner there's these red radars, and you'll need to press right D-pad once you're within the perimeter or the vicinity of that area to hack the signal and open the boom gates, basically to let you through with the train. You don't need to take out with your gun any of these enemies, just the train alone. Drive straight through, hack the signals, and away you go. Second setup complete. Now the third setup is concealed weapons, A, B, and C target. I would strongly recommend you go to A target. This is going to be the Moribante grenade weapon and gear setup. I always recommend this. It's the easiest, best, most efficient weapon setup. So do go ahead and do this. You need to steal the weapons, then go to the back or the trunk of one of these vehicles, eventually finding the gear and delivering it back to Vincent's lockup. From this point, bring up your phone, go to messages, Vincent, and make sure to confirm the weapons and gear. Make sure it's ticked and selected, and then confirm it. The next setup mission is hit and run. This mission here is where we're going to select our target vehicle, our getaway vehicle. Again, an A target, B target, and C target. And if you can see on our phone here, we are going to go for target C, as it is the best or most well-equipped vehicle when it comes to this finale. So you can see here, along the Highway 1 route here, we are going to be taking out this chopper, the cargo bob. I would recommend you use a sniper rifle or a marksman rifle. Just keep shooting at it, and eventually you will see, boom, just like that, the car does drop to the ground or to the road. Eventually you'll need to take out these buzzards as well. They're pretty lethal, I must say. So once you take out all of the enemies, eventually you'll drive all the way up to the top of the map at Beaker's garage, repair the vehicle, and deliver it to the garage. From this point, bring up your phone, go to the messages, select Vincent, and confirm this getaway vehicle. You'll need to exit the area with the getaway vehicle that's outside of that garage there, and we can move on to the final setup mission, disorganized crime. This one here, you'll need to go to this location where the cartel vans are, drive up to one at a time, press right D-pad within that vicinity or the cones of vision, and eventually take out the people or the cartel that are inside of that van. Eventually, you'll then need to steal an outfit, and you'll be dressed to the nines. in one of their outfits. Eventually, after both of those vans are taken out and you've hacked the signal, you will then be sent to the main lockup location. So from this point, this is just a very quick walkthrough. You can follow along with the gameplay here. You'll need to make sure you collect that drill bit there off to the left corner there. That is handy. You will need that. You can slow down the gameplay if you would like to take it at the same pace I am taking it. And of course, this is if you want to go with the stealth approach. If you're a beginner, let's say you're not as experienced with taking out enemies, I strongly suggest the stealth approach. However, the Clock and Bell farm raid is actually really easy to complete. Like, if you're confident as an RNG player, like a run and gun, if you're confident in taking out people in just like most games in online or just on console gaming in general, you have no issues with this. So pretty much from there, once you take out all of the enemies, you want to collect the key from the drill, sabotage the vehicle's engines. Eventually, you'll need to go and wipe the CCTV footage, and you can leave the cartel's garage from here. Eventually stealing this flatbed with the Clock and Bell crates and delivering it back to Vincent's lockup. And now we are set up and ready to begin the finale. Now that you've completed all of the setup missions, you are ready to complete Scene of the Crime, which is the finale. You'll launch in at the Clock and Bell farm raid business here, and you'll need to go ahead and take out the enemies. From the get-go, I took out the guards, but I let my guard down and I alerted the whole entire business. So pretty much you're going to see in the gameplay here how easy it is to just run around RNG with this weapon loadout. Now, the reason why we went with the Marabunte grenade weapon loadout is you're going to see this weapon here, just how powerful it is and how easy it is to take out these enemies. Eventually, I went through the whole lockup and I just went and took out all of the enemies, collected the main keys for the Coca-Cola storage. You then need to run back, insert the key card, go to these lockups and go and collect the Coca-Cola. There's 4 crates in this first lockup here. 2 of them, of course, are going to have the Coca-Cola that you're after. I found the far left and far right back corners of both of those warehouses or those lockups. The storage had the Coca-Cola. The second lockup here, again, very simple. This one's even easier. You're not having to guess. It's just all out in the open, and you just need to steal that Coca-Cola. As you can see, the good stuff. There's going to be a few different tables you need to collect it from. Eventually leaving those lockups or the storage, go to the back corner. You need to go into the main office, hack the main office computer, and eventually use the hacking device to find the code for the safe. So in the Clock and Bell factory, you will need to press L2 or R2. You'll need to hold it, and you'll then just walk around to these computers, eventually getting a signal. You'll get 3 out of 3. You need to find all 3 signals, and you can see here we've now got the safe code. Once you go to the main office area where that computer was, which we hacked earlier with the signal, the main office space here, enter the safe code that you've got on your screen. Eventually leave the office, and you'll need to destroy this box here, the fuse box. And this is where you let the floodgates open. You will need to take out all of these enemies, run and tuck along the right-hand side of the building here, the Clock and Bell factory. Taking out these enemies, it's so easy to complete. Like, trust me, if you've also got snacks and armor on you, very easy to complete. Eventually getting into the main garage here, which we had in the setup, of course, remember, getting into the getaway vehicle and just getting onto these train tracks as soon as possible. You'll find it's very easy to get away from the cops. Once you're on the train tracks, you'll lose the cops. Just go and deliver all the goods back to Vincent's lockup, and just like that, you'll complete it and make $500,000 for completing this. If you complete it as a leader this week, you'll make an additional $500K, an additional $500K if you join as an associate. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. Captain out.